Hello YouTube, this is Asatsu5 and today I'm going to be doing a catalog walkthrough of the spyderco mid-year new product guide. I just got finished doing the 2015 walkthrough this is going to be all new products to 2016. I'm going to try to walk through it semi-quickly. I don't want the video to last too long. If it's a product that I'm truly not interested in, I might make a comment, I might not. If it's something that I'm interested in, I'll talk about it a little bit and tell you why I'm interested in it. So without further ado, let's turn the page or spin the page. This is a very unique catalog. It has a pivot and it kind of just fans out. So you don't actually turn the page. The Advocate, don't really care for it. Let's see, how can I do this? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of flippers. The only flipper that I really carry on any regular basis is this Columbia River Knife and Tool Ripple or M21, and it's because they have VEF serrations. I like VEF serrations. I would love to see VEF serrations in H1, but that's not going to happen. Okay, spin the page. This is the Rubicon 2, and in my last spyderco video you saw that or heard that I really liked the way the Rubicon looked. It was very aesthetically pleasing to the eye. To me, this is an ugly duckling. It's like, this is not an improvement. They might have did it to lower the price. I don't know what the prices are, but this is ugly. I do not like it at all. So, not really interested. The Magnitude. Yeah, the Magnitude, it looks like a pretty sick knife. It has a carbon fiber, pretty cool blade shape. It has both an opening hole and a flipper, it looks like. Will I get it? Most likely not, but it is what I would say an aesthetically pleasing knife. It could be a potential self-defense knife. It could be kind of a dressy knife or EDC. Don't know what to call the blade shape. Modified Warncliffe maybe. But yeah, it's definitely, I foresee it being a decent knife. This is going to be an interesting knife to talk about. This is the Euro Edge. It's from their Ethnic series. The Ethnic series, to me, is a cool series because I like experiencing knives from different cultures and stuff. This one is a very, very sexy knife. It's very aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Big problem that I have with it is the blade. Now the blade adds to us a beauty, but it is a double ground dagger shaped blade. It only has one single edge though. The top is pretty much a swedge. And the problem with this is the grind stops midway, so you're going to have a shorter lifespan of the knife if you sharpen it and grind it on any regular basis. It's going to have potentially a fatter grind because it's not as high, and forgive the dog. So these knives tend to not want to cut as well as knives that have a higher grind, because they're thinner and they gradually thicken up towards the tip. This one thickens up right at the middle. So this one is probably going to bind and cause a lot of drag while you're cutting. So to me, it's a very aesthetically pleasing knife to look at. And if I held one in the hand, I could probably tell a little bit more about it if it's going to be a good knife or not. But to me, just looking at it on paper, I don't foresee it being a good performing knife. S30V though, so you got that going for you. It's just I don't like the grind from what I've been able to see on the paper. Let's move on. But if you're a fan of daggers and European blades, this would be a very good knife for you just because it looks cool. This knife, the Ouroboros, I like how it looks. It's very interesting to me. It looks like it's going to be ergonomic. I don't know if it's going to be ergonomic until I hold it in my hands, but it looks like a decent knife, a decent EDC knife. Let's see, what is the blade length? I think it's like 2 inches. Let me check on that. Blade length 2.84 inches, VG10, 2.6 ounces, compression lock. I can foresee myself getting this knife. Is it very high on my priority on my list of knives to get? No. There's 2 knives in this catalog that are higher on my priority list than this. But it is a cool looking knife. I think it's going to be a good knife. You can use it for EDC tasks, skinning, you know, like if you're going to be hunting, you know, you can, for smaller game, although you can do a big deer with this, because as you know, big deer and stuff were taken out with, or skinned with chips of flint. But smaller game, EDC task, I think this would be decent. The hole is right near, or it's right on the tang, so don't expect this to be like a super strong knife. But you shouldn't be using this knife for those kind of tasks that will potentially break it. By the way, I seen a sage broken right at the hole because someone was using it as a pry bar, and this would probably do the same thing. My brother likes to rock hold rhino. I do not. So if he gets it, which he probably won't get it, because you know, I just don't foresee him spending the money on it. But he likes how it looks. If he gets it, I'll carry it and review it, but I will not buy it. This is the Sage with the compression lock, and a portion of the sales proceeds go to the Alzheimer's Association, which is cool. So you can get a good knife and still support a good foundation or organization. I'm not that interested in it. Now this is a knife I'm very interested in. It's the Spidey Chef, and you know, it's kind of based on the chef's knife. Titanium frame lock. Let's see, what is the steel on this? LC200N. Never heard of it, but it has to be good, right? So I have to look that steel up sometime. But yeah, I want a folding chef's knife dedicated for cooking type task. And don't get me wrong, if I buy this knife, I'm going to EDC it and use it for EDC task. But if I get it, I'll probably end up putting it like in my Timbuktu bag, or putting it somewhere where I'll use it as a chef's knife. Has like a 3-point whatever blade shape. This looks cool to me. I'm excited about this knife. Which brings us to our next knife that I'm just as equally excited about. This is the Jumpmaster 2. Let me show you a picture of the Jumpmaster. If you were watching my last video, you know what the Jumpmaster looks like. Where is it? Come on. There we go, fixed blades. Jumpmaster has a sheep's foot blade, not to be confused with the Warncliffe. Why do I like the Jumpmaster over the Jumpmaster 2 over the Jumpmaster? It's simple. It has a point. It has a self-defense application, which I would not carry this purely for self-defense as a everyday self-defense knife. But I'm a scuba diver, and if I dive in the ocean where there was a bunch of scary fish in there, like sharks or you know, anything like that, I would like to have the ability to poke it. And so this knife is probably not going to save my life against Jaws, but I will guarantee you that Jaws will remember me for the rest of its life. Yes, I would like my dive knife to have a point. Keep in mind that dive knives have a few different functions. One is cutting cordage or anything that you're entangled in. One is for using as a screwdriver if you have a blunt tip. And 2 is to dispatch fish when you're spearfishing. It's pretty common practice if you're spearfishing and you don't kill the fish with the spear, to go ahead and get your knife out, take it out before you surface to the top. That way it's not fighting you on the way up to the top. And they make special knives for that. They'll almost like daggers or stilettos or whatever, but you can do it with this. So to me, I'm really excited about the Spidey Chef and this Jumpmaster 2. Those are the 2 knives from Spyderco that I'm like, yes, I want it. By the way, in the other catalog, I forgot to talk about the Pygmy Warrior. I'm just going to keep it real simple and say that I'm not interested in it. Because I already have the Warrior, and I like the full-size Warrior better than this Pygmy one. So, there you go. Let's see, what's next on the list? The Solstan, however you say that. CPM 20 CV. This is a very cool knife. It's to me it's interesting looking. It's not like pretty in my opinion, but the blade shape is pretty cool. It looks like it'd probably be a good pig sticker, although it might be a little bit small for that. Anyway, this is actual size, so it would be extremely small for that. But if you need a self-defense fixed blade, I think this one would do it for you. It's just I personally don't really care for it. Let's see. I'm wondering if it's double edge. Has a leather sheath, which I don't think they should have went with leather. Well, yeah, I guess if you want to use it as a hunting knife and you wanted to be able to stab whatever you're hunting, I guess it'll do it. The junction does nothing for me. Nothing at all. And as you know, I'm not a big fan of the board knives, but there's a small board knife. If we were going to take anything from this catalog, going through the list, not interested, not interested, not interested in. A very pretty knife, but I don't foresee it doing anything really well. Kind of interested, not interested, not interested, very interested, extremely interested. These two might actually happen for me. So, and the rest of them I'm not really that interested in. But the Spidey Chef and the Jumpmaster 2 are probably going to happen at some point. But I'm in the process of trying to save money and improve my bank account situation. And my catalog is fixing to fall apart. So that's it. I hope y'all have a great day. Just my reading material. Just to kind of give you a little walk through my opinion on things. I hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day. I'm a Satsu 5 and I'm out.